I read 5 books in June, so let's talk about them. So the first book I read in June was Onyx Storm by Rebecca Yarros. So I have finally finished the Empyrean series, and I'm going to make a video about my full review because I cannot fit all of my thoughts and feelings into this little video. But yeah, I finally finished the Empyrean series, and I rated Onyx Storm 4 stars. To sum it up, I didn't really enjoy it up until about 60% of the way through, and then 60% onwards, like the last 40%, I loved it. There was so much action, so much going on. I think the reason I didn't enjoy it, like the majority of it, is because I skim read Iron Flame, and I just obviously missed so many Easter eggs and so many details. So I've only got myself to blame. But side note, fourth book, if we don't get Villain Violet, I'm not going to read it. And that is all I'm going to say. She needs to burn that world down. Enough said. So the second book I read/listened to in June is Caught Up by Navessa Allen. This wasn't actually on my list for June, but I had one Audible credit remaining before my membership ended, and what better way to use my last credit? I was so desperate to listen to this audiobook because I enjoyed Lights Out so much, and Teddy Hamilton was narrating Caught Up, and I've not listened to one of his books before, and I am so glad I did. I did rate it 3 stars. Caught Up and Lights Out are so very different stories. I still enjoyed it. I enjoyed the talk about the work, and it's just something I've never read before. And it is a mafia romance. And if you watch one of my previous videos, you will know that I have been wanting to read more mafia romances. So it's a tick from me. The third book I read in June is The Collector by John Fowles. This was a book club book, and I listened to this book, to be fair. I rated it 2 stars. Everyone rated it 2 stars, okay? Hear me out. It was good. It was very disturbing, and the audiobook especially, it was as if, I don't know, it's so hard to explain how I felt when I was listening to the book. It was just so disturbing and so bleak that it literally made me feel claustrophobic. I had to go outside as I was listening to it because I was like, this is so dark. The fourth book I read was Wild Eyes by Elsie Silver. Oh my gosh, I could talk about this book all day long. I rated this book 6 stars. Western Belmont. Western Belmont is on par with Cade Eaton, okay? And I must absolutely love single dad books because Cade Eaton was a single dad and West was a single dad. The last book I read in June was Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. I loved so many different aspects of this book. I rated this 5 stars. I loved Shannon and Johnny. Don't get me wrong. I understand that was the whole point of this book.